You're right there. I just wanted to say the sad news that Joel Pearson has passed away after what was a 3-year battle with cancer. You can see here on autosport.com, plus many other motorsport websites, that he's got an obituary, which I'd like to obviously read out. He's a British F4 and Ginetta Jr racer. And as mentioned, he passes away after his 3-year battle with cancer. He made the switch to karts partway through 2018, where he joined the Ginetta ranks. And if you may have seen him if you attended any touring car, any BTCC visits throughout the last few years. Potentially, you did see him in the Ginettas. Before contesting 2 full campaigns, he took 2 podiums en route to 8th in the 2020 standings. He was then due to graduate to single-seaters in British Formula 4 the following year with Argentine Motorsport, but had put these plans on hold when he was diagnosed with a rare form of bone cancer in his pelvic area. But the Yorkshire teenager, he's determined not to let the illness slip, an example to us all, not to let that stop his racing dreams, and he continued to drive on simulators during his treatment. He defied the odds and returned to the Formula 4 cockpit in 2022, telling Autosport at the time, "As soon as I get on track and warmed up, everything clicked, and it gave me a massive buzz," which was so lovely to read. "The motorsport community," he said, "has helped me out so much. The support and kind messages from other drivers, driver families, teams and fans has been overwhelming. It helps me get through it." He went on to drive with Chris Ditton Racing this season, as he made a brave return to competition. Pearson scored a best result of 6th in the opening half of the year, but his campaign curtailed after he broke his thumb in a crash at Croft, and his cancer was subsequently found to have reappeared. As he continued the battle of the effects of the disease, he got behind the wheel of Team Brit's specially adapted, hand-controlled McLaren 570 GT4 last October, along with other sports cars, but sadly, Pearson was unable to race again. And it says here that Joel lived and breathed motorsport. Racing cars was all he cared about, said his manager, an ex-British touring car driver, Phil Glue, who just started working with Pearson when he joined our racing ahead of the 2020 Ginetta campaign. Here is Team Racing Star. Nice article from Team Brit. On track after cancer diagnosis. Yes, it says here the 19-year-old racing star from Leeds has got back on track following a cancer diagnosis after testing with Team Brit. Pearson spent the day with Team Brit, the world's only competitive team of all disabled racing drivers, at the test here at Silverstone, and this I think would have been last year on the 5th of October. And it said, look, he's been karting, joined the Ginetta Juniors. And it obviously talks about his having this rare form of bone cancer, and he underwent specialist radiotherapy treatment in Germany before getting back into racing in Formula 4 in 2021. And after what was a promising start to the 22 campaign, again it obviously talks about the crash, tingling pain sensation returned, and scans revealed the cancer had returned to the same place, sadly requiring chemotherapy again, undergoing treatment in America, but sadly the pain has returned, with Joel requiring the use of crutches day to day. Longer term, it says here, he would undergo surgery to even move his leg at the time. But he did test the McLaren 570 GT4 at Silverstone, spending time with the team drivers, engineers and mechanics, and learning more about the team's technology and goals. Absolutely amazing. What, Joel said, "Having seen my dad enjoying motorsport and cars from an early age, it was always my dream to get into single-seat racing and Formula 4, so it was just incredible to do this. Despite having minimal testing," he said, "I finished as high as 4th in 2022 from a starting position of 16th. Yeah, I think Verstappen would be proud of that as well. That is not bad at all. "And I also received the Pirelli Hardest Charger Award at Brands Hatch." He said, "My last racing was in June 2022, where unfortunately I was involved in a crash. I haven't raced since, and I'm finding it harder and more painful to walk because of the I can't pronounce that, and I'll probably get it wrong, but he went on to say, "I'm now using crutches and occasionally use a wheelchair." And there he is in his car there. I think, like Autosport finished their article, all thoughts and prayers with any of Joel's friends, colleagues and family. At 19 years old, that is far too young. Yes, but still, someone clearly that, never gave up on his dreams. Brilliant. Definitely an example to us all. Joel Pearson, thank you very much.